this video on like St. Patrick's Day. I'm just going to vent to a camera instead of my actual friends because they've actually heard this entire thing multiple times before. But I have a plan. I really want a van. My mom's crazy and thinks we'll be sharing the car that we already have, but you know, that just doesn't sound right to me. This video will clear that up for her. I'm just kidding. But yeah, treat this like a friend's renting to you. It's not organized, and this is why I want a van. Why it's the only thing I've been perseverating on for a while. It's an issue. So I have a plan for when I'm older, and it is to have a van, and I have plans to go along with my plan to have a van. There are three main reasons, and then I'll go in depth into each one. So first reason why a van is obviously the best form of transportation. Let me get on a jacket. First of all, you can just fit so many more people in. If you're driving a car, or like you want to carpool with friends, of course I can't drive yet. I'm almost done with driver's ed, and so I don't even have my permit yet. But still, once I do have my like final driver's license after school, I can like go pick up my friends from other schools. We can have like a little party in the van, and then we can drive off. And road trips are gonna be so much fun. Like if I'm going on a road trip, whoever's driving gets the front seat, somebody else gets the middle row, and then somebody else gets the back row. Or you could just have like two people in the front and then one in the back, and then have so much room for storage. So it just makes things so much easier. Like I know my family have like that roof rack thing, and then we have to have something else on top of the car. What if we just had a van? What if we just had a van? So yeah, it just has so much room in vans. There's only one downside to vans, and that is that they're not great for the environment, but the plus sides, well, the newer vans, I don't think, like they have vans that are more environmentally friendly. Also, I just want to say, you know, vans have like a bad reputation for being weird and creepy. Like if you're driving somewhere and you see like a bunch of vans, you're like, oh, I should get out of here. We need to break the stereotype of vans. Stereotypes aren't good. You know, there are stereotypes that like, you do this and people will say your sexuality, or like, you wear this and people just assume your entire personality. And so, vans, you know, you see a van, you're like, oh, something not good is happening over there. We need to break that down. Vans are probably about the same. Like a used van is probably about the same as a car. Probably. This is just a video of me saying my thoughts to a camera. It's gonna be everywhere, so pretend you're talking to a friend and they're ranting to you about something and you're busy. You know, you can watch TikTok or something and just be like, So it's gonna be all over the place. I don't even remember where it was. Oh yeah. So, you know, since I'm a teenager and I'm saving up for one, people are gonna see a bunch of teenagers in a van and people are gonna be like,
not good things happening there.
You know, I'm a responsible person. But you know, what if it's just teenagers and we're hanging out? Or what if that's just like my car, you know? Don't assume things, but still be like cautious around any car. I want like a blue van or a black van. I'm kind of feeling more towards blue. I've seen some really cool blue vans. Okay, another reason for vans. You can decorate the interior like you can with cars too, but vans, you have room. Like I could put a poster in my van if I wanted to. I could get band posters just to put in my van. People think I have a scary van because I have like a, I don't know, Metallica poster. I don't even listen to Metallica, but I could have a poster in my van. We could make it work. Oh. Another good thing for vans, so this goes along with the thing that I can fit a lot of people in, and I have a great business idea. So in driver's ed, we're learning about how drunk driving and driving under the influence is like a huge cause of deaths. I would always just be a designated driver. I will do rounds and drive people back and forth from parties, so they're not going to be getting drunk in the car or not think like, oh, I have to call my parents. I don't want to have to call my parents, so I have to drive home because I don't want them to know. And like, you can never be sure that the designated driver is actually going to be responsible enough, you know, not to get in the car. So what if you just had a business plan? I mean, hopefully teenagers aren't getting drunk under the age of 21 too, but, you know, teenagers also tend not to listen to things. So when they're told not to do something, our brains go, so now I want to know what happens if I do. What's the worst that can happen? So I'm gonna try it anyways. But the thing is, when it comes to drinking and driving, what's the worst that can happen is that you die. Essentially. Second of all, you just will look so cool. Like, you're gonna look dope if you're driving around in a van. Jeeps are the cool car, I think, a lot of the time because they have that square shape. Vans also have that square shape. Or like the Mercedes Benz. Like I know Adeline Warren recently. She totaled her Tesla, or she might have. I don't know yet if she did when I'm filming this, but and then she got a Mercedes Benz or something like that. I don't know exactly the name of the car, but it was like a square shape and it looked really cool, right? Cheaper and doper. Vans just have that and it's for cheaper, and I'm just gonna look so cool like when I'm at school. You know, if I'm at school and then I go to other schools to pick up my friends from other schools so that we can go elsewhere after school, that made any sense, I'm just gonna look so cool and people are just gonna want to be my friends and they're gonna be like, wow, that girl's so cool. She drives a van? What? That's so cool and different. Oh my gosh. There's not much else to talk about. I didn't know what to film, so I decided that I would just talk to a camera about the vehicle that I want. Hello. Also, another thing. All good stories. I read a book and it's like surrounds, well, it doesn't surround around a van, but in my mind, all I got from the book was that they went on a road trip in a van. It's called Saving June. Hi. Do you mind? Thank you. The camera says hi. Okay. And then Raising Hope. Have you seen that show? He has a pretty cool van in that. The 1973 Ford Econoline super van.
That's all I have. Mainly I just want to go on a road trip with my friends. It is my dream to do that. But this was kind of random, but I still think it's fun. Right, Pepper? Yeah, you agree with me. Okay. So thank you for watching this whole thing if you did. And once I do get a van, who's excited for the van content? Woo! Okay. Bye.